Bryce Harper continuing to shine in Major League Baseball. One of the best to have picked up a bat. We can't wait to see him be fully recovered. Joining us now is Rob Thompson, the interim manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. Rob, thanks for taking a few moments to be with us. Tell me what it's been like for you just watching Bryce develop. It seems like every year, I don't know how it's possible, but he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, he's tremendous talent, obviously. MVP last year, and he's just put up big numbers since he's been here. And it's on base, it's slug, it's he carries the team at times. He does a lot of great things out there.
He was a pinch hitter for you guys on Friday. Is he expected to return to the lineup today?
Yeah, he'll be in there today. He'll be our DH again. He's got that little elbow problem, but he'll be the DH today, and he's ready to go. So we're happy to have him back.
No question about it. I want to talk to you, Rob, about your closer position. Corey Knebel looking to figure out some things and get back to where he can be. In the interim, though, you have a closer by committee. How do you see that playing out?
Well, it just depends on what part of the lineup we're in. We've got right now we're using kind of Brad Hand and Connor Brogdon and Sir Anthony Dominguez at the end, and depending on where the lineup is, one of those guys will take down the seventh, and another will take down the eighth, and the last guy standing will take down the ninth. But we're trying to get Corey back because he's a big-time guy for us. He's got great stuff. He's battle-tested. We're just trying to get him over the hump a little bit, put him in some lower leverage situations, and I feel confident he'll get back to where he needs to be.
The bullpen for so many, not only managers, but front office folks, is a cause for head scratching. It seems like that with every single team. But Brad Hand and Sir Anthony Dominguez have really been bright spots for this Phillies bullpen. What have you noticed by watching them?
Yeah, well, Brad's a veteran, and good breaking ball, gets lefties out. He's another guy that's been battle tested. He's been a closer in the past and setup guy, so I really feel comfortable running him out there. And Sir Anthony's coming back off the Tommy John, and he looks as good or even better possibly than he did before the injury. So those guys we depend on them very much. And then we also have Connor Brogdon, who's a high velocity guy with a great changeup and can get left-handers out. So those three guys are really doing a nice job for us.
Rob, under your tutelage, the Phillies are 14-4. I know you have a tremendous amount of respect, as do I, for Joe Girardi, but something needed to change. What do you think has been the biggest reason for the success that you've had as the interim manager?
Well, I'm not sure if it's me. I do have a lot of respect for Joe, and he's world champion manager and a great friend of mine. So I'm not sure if it's necessarily me. What I think it is that these guys are playing the way we thought they'd play coming out of spring training. We just got off to a little bit of a slow start, but now they're playing the way we expected, and things are going well. We got great energy. We've gotten good production out of Schwarber and Hoskins, and looks like Castellanos starting to come, and JT's coming, and we get Harper back in the lineup today. We got good starting pitching, and I like our bullpen, and I think we're going to get better out there. But I think the biggest thing is we're just playing the way we thought we'd play coming out of spring.
And all of the numbers are going in the right directions. In terms of hitting, the runs per game are going up. Your on-base percentage is better. The slug is better. And as far as the starting pitching is concerned, the ERA is down. The run differential is up. What would you have thought, when you took over this position? Are you pleased with the way things are going? And is there anything that you've learned in the last month that perhaps you didn't know?
Oh, there's some I learn every day for sure. But I think we're trending in the right direction. Like I said, we're playing with a lot of energy and a lot of confidence, and the guys are bringing it every day. We got a good group of people in the clubhouse, good leadership. It's so far so good, and I truly believe that we're going to carry on.
When Chris Russo was talking about the managerial change for the Phillies, he said that he believes that Dave Dombrowski did it at the right time in terms of the schedule that you guys were in at the moment versus when the Angels did it with Joe Madden and the schedule that they had. Is there some truth to that, the timing?
Well, I think May was a very difficult month for us. We played a lot of teams over 500, so it was a tough schedule. And this month looks like it's a little bit easier, but you never know. These are Major League Baseball teams, and you got to go out and you got to beat them. The timing of it, I don't know. I really think that we're playing the way we're supposed to be playing right now.
Rob, you are a true baseball man. You have so much respect around the league. When I talk to current managers, when I talk to current and former players about you, they all say the same thing. It's about time. You had 28 years in the Yankees organization, and you're applauded now that you finally have an opportunity. Why should the Phillies take away the interim tag?
Oh, I don't. It's too early to talk about that. I think I
You're
really
14 and 4. Come on, let's talk about it.
No, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, and I've always been that way. When I was younger, I thought about managing. As I got older and more experienced, I really figured out that you got to focus on what you need to do today, and because if you don't, there may be no tomorrow. So that's what I'm focused on, and I just want to do the best I can to get these players to play the best they can, and win some ball games and get into the playoffs. That's truly all I'm thinking about right now.
Well, you're certainly doing a good job there. Let's talk about when you were growing up. Canadian born, I always joke that I believe Joey Votto is a two-nation treasure. Tell me about your upbringing in Canada and how you fell in love with this game.
Well, I grew up in a little town, Corunna, Ontario, which is like 2,000 people, and it was actually a pretty good baseball town. A lot of guys came out of Corunna, went and got scholarships in the United States or played professional baseball. But I have two older brothers. I have a brother that's 13 years older than I am, and a brother that's 10 years older than I am. My father was a good baseball man, and so I was always the bat boy. And so ever since I was like 3 years old, I was hanging around a ballpark, and so I just fell in love with it. I also played hockey growing up, being Canadian, but baseball was really my true love, and it's, thank God it's worked out for me.
Yeah, Tom and Rick led the way, bat boy to manager, interim manager of the Phillies. I'll go ahead and take off the tag at some point. Rob Thompson, a tremendous job so far. The players love playing for you. You're very well respected in the league. Thank you so much for taking a few moments to be with us on High Heat today.